Hey, what's up, guys? Hope everyone is having an awesome day. Man, tomorrow is the election here in America. It's going to be a wild day, so everybody enjoy the peace before the storm, but I've got a big update for you in this video. I'm going to show y'all some crazy stuff. Of course, we're going to start with Jim Brown's daughter, Kimberly. She's urging black voters to back Trump at his rally in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Speaking of Pennsylvania, we're going to take a look at an Emerson Pollster Matt Taglia, who says that Pennsylvania is going to be very difficult for the Harris campaign. And then this is just in, we're going to take a look at this a little bit later, but Tulsi Gabbard says that Harris would cause, quote, 4 more years of tyranny, poverty, and war. And then finally, we're going to end the video off with Alina Habba, who is saying that this is the Trump that she knows behind the scenes, so we're going to get an inside look of Donald Trump. All right, let's start things out today, guys, with Jim Brown's daughter, Kimberly. And guys, before I show you this clip, hit that like button. It really does help out the algorithm, and I appreciate all of you. Okay, let's check it out.
What's going on, Steeler Nation? Woo! MAGA, baby. Now, normally, we're allies, right? But today, normally we're rivals, right? But today, we're allies. We're patriots. We're Americans. And just as my father, Cleveland Brown, number 32, supported Donald Trump, so do I. Because Donald Trump is going to keep men out of women's sports. I play women's tackle football just like my dad. He's offense, I'm defense. Can you imagine us going head to head? No. I'll be taken out on a stretcher for concussion protocol. I'll be hurt. And that's the same thing that's going to happen to your daughters. They're going to have major injuries, mental trauma of men coming into our bathrooms and our locker rooms. Missed opportunities, scholarships taken away. And guess what? Who's going to bear the cost of that? You, as the parent. You're going to bear the cost of full tuition in this Biden-Harris economy. Who can afford that? I can't. Can you? Exactly. And that's why we need to protect Title IX. Because Title IX protects us women in sports, bathrooms, and locker rooms. Now I want to talk directly to the black community. Donald Trump talks about all his achievements and accomplishments with the black community. And so today I'm going to break it down. First, opportunity zones. Y'all know about opportunity zones, right? Opportunity zones were set in black communities and neighborhoods. It fosters entrepreneurship. Meaning that if you start a business in an opportunity zone, you're no longer going to be paying taxes on your capital gains, which means you're not going to be paying taxes on profits. It also fosters economic development, which now you're going to be able to hire people in your community and your resident to be successful. And that's why opportunity zones are successful, and it fosters black entrepreneurship and economic development. Trump's school choice. Our community and our education system is failing in the black community. We have low test scores, low graduation rates. Teachers are not being paid for what they deserve. And we're underfunded. But now with Trump's school choice, you as the parent have the choice to decide which school you want your child to go to. You're no longer restricted to zones, zip codes, districts. This is fostering parent empowerment. It's up to y'all now to decide where your children are going to go. President Trump did record-breaking HBCU funding. 10 years he set for funding to HBCUs. That means that he's committed to Black higher education. And with President Trump prison reform, he abolished 3 strikes, you're out for nonviolent criminals. While Joe Biden in 1988 and 1994 crime bill did historically mass incarceration of Black men. Trump freed them. That shows he's not a racist, how the left tries to portray him. Now Trump is going to do a mass deportation of illegals. Get out of our country! Let's go! We as Americans cannot deal with another 4 years of famine. We need 4 years of prosperity. So tomorrow, November 5th, we're all going to the polls to re-elect Donald J. Trump as the 47th President of the United States of America! Fight! 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 Let's
Let's
go!
go, bro. She was bringing the energy. Man, again, that was Jim Brown's daughter, Kimberly, going off at this rally. I mean, talk about, man, there is such an energy around this campaign. It's insane. And it just some of the things, like even the left is always trying to hit the right when it comes to, criminals and the justice system, right? That's supposed to be their strong point. But I love that point she brought out, that Trump's the one that got rid of the 3 strikes and you're out for nonviolent criminals, right? Joe Biden, he was the guy that locked them up. Absolutely love that point that she pointed out there. Now, guys, all of this is happening in Pennsylvania, okay? Pennsylvania is like the big finale. And guess what? Tomorrow, when the polls are open, people are going out, they're voting, lines are going to be crazy out there. We're going to have the biggest show up in history. Get out there and vote, guys. Let's make it happen. But Pennsylvania is going to be really difficult for the left. And that's not according to me. That's according to an Emerson Pollster Matt Taglia. I want you to see what he said about Pennsylvania. This is going to blow your mind. Guys, let me know in the comments what you think, and don't forget to like this video. Check it out.
Are there other wild cards in the other battleground states? Because Nevada only has 6 electoral votes. If I were one of the campaigns, I was hoping there'd be a wild card on my side for a state like Pennsylvania with 19 or one of the other states with 16. What does that look like?
Yeah, so let's talk Pennsylvania first. Pennsylvania, I think, is going to be very difficult for the Harris campaign. We have seen strong numbers for Democrats in early voting. Our data shows that those early voting numbers are overwhelmingly in her favor. However, Pennsylvania doesn't have the same early voting access. They don't really have early voting. It's just absentee. You can do in-person absentee, but it's not really the same. And so, it's a much lower percentage of the population that takes advantage of that, at least in a normal election year that isn't 2020. So we've seen lower early turnout in Pennsylvania. And so she's going to be really dependent on that election day vote, which we expect to be more Republican. definitely more Republican than the early vote, and probably maybe even more Republican than I won't say more Republican than in 2020, but it's not going to be an easy day for her in Pennsylvania. She's going to be dependent on some of these voters who are lower propensity, same as Trump, but in a sort of different way. But it's tough. The math there is difficult. It's very, very close.
Okay, guys, so there you have it. They've got to have Pennsylvania. I don't know if Pennsylvania is going to be an easy win for Harris. Even this pollster saying that it's probably going to go towards Trump because of how things are falling out, guys. So if you live in Pennsylvania, get out there to the polls tomorrow. Let's vote Trump in the office, guys. This is huge. We don't get another chance at this. We don't get another stab at this, okay, guys? It has to happen tomorrow. Tomorrow's the big day. Okay, tomorrow is the day that's going to live in history. This is just in, guys. Tulsi Gabbard says that Harris would cause, quote, 4 more years of tyranny, poverty, and war in Pennsylvania, guys. You've got to hear what she said. Before I show you this clip, don't forget, subscribe to the channel, guys, for more videos like this. I bring you one every single day. Even after the election, guys, there's going to be a ton of things we're going to have to cover because we don't know what's going to happen over the next few days, over the next few weeks. I don't understand the trajectory of our country is being determined. There's going to be so much fallout, guys. Subscribe to the channel. I'm going to bring you the biggest clips every day of what's going on. All right, check out this video of Tulsi Gabbard.
Call out the lions.
Thank you so much. Here we are, the night before the most important election of our lives. There's no place else I'd rather be than here with you, standing proud to support the President of the United States, who is fighting for the people, who is fighting for peace, and who has in his heart putting America first. You know, the most important quality that I look for in any elected leader, but especially the President of the United States, is someone who wakes up every single day asking himself, what can I do for the American people? I just spent the first half of the day before I came here in Western North Carolina, and we went through different areas in Asheville and the surrounding communities where people are still suffering and struggling in the wake of Hurricane Helene. And I was moved almost to tears many times as people shared with me their stories of loss, the funerals that they are going to for their loved ones who were killed in that disaster. There was a firefighter that gave me this bracelet with tears in his eyes in memory of his battalion chief, Tony Garrison, whose end of watch was on September 27, 2024, because he went out to save someone's life and brought them back. He heard that there was someone else who needed help, went out, rescued them, and brought them back. They said, my parents are still out there, please go and help them. He went out to find them and never came back. On the bottom of this black bracelet, it says, greater love has no one than this, that a person will lay down his life for his friends. We have a president in Donald Trump who's willing to lay down his life for us. It meant the world to the people in Western North Carolina that he showed up there for them. It meant the world to people in different parts of the country like East Palestine, Ohio, when he showed up for them. That's the difference between President Trump and Kamala Harris. Anyone who has spent a moment with President Trump understands how much he cares about the people, how much he cares about us. I can tell you as a soldier, someone who's been deployed multiple times to different war zones, someone who proudly wears the uniform, he cares about our men and women in uniform. He is committed to ending wars, not starting them. He is committed to truly bringing about peace and having the courage and the strength to stand up against the warmongers in Washington. Our choice in this election and the victory we need to deliver for President Trump tomorrow is the choice between Kamala Harris and 4 more years of tyranny, poverty, and war, and more war. Or in President Trump, someone who will stand up and defend our freedom and put us back on that path towards peace and prosperity. Let's deliver that victory for Donald Trump tomorrow. Send him back to the White House where we can all join him to make America great again. Thank you all so much for your love of our country. Thank you for defending freedom. Let's make it happen.
All right. Tulsi Gabbard, guys, giving very emotional speech there. And I think she has it right there, guys, that the difference between Donald Trump and Kamala is really that he cares. He cares. You can feel it. You can feel it when you see those moments where Trump is connecting with the American people. Don't forget the pictures of him, lifting his fist after they tried to assassinate him. And guess what? He got right back up on the Republican National Committee stage. Don't forget those moments, guys. Don't forget them. Kamala Harris is just one in a long line of career politicians who don't care about the country, but are leeches that are just living off of the taxpayers' money. They're only in it for money, power, fame. Donald Trump, he's already achieved fame. Donald Trump, he's already achieved money. Why else would he be running for president except because he loves this country? Alina Habba says, "This is the Trump I know behind the scenes." I want y'all to watch this clip, guys. It's so just interesting, moving, powerful. Check it out as she gives us a behind-the-scenes look of Donald Trump.
Few of these, and in my final speech, I just want to talk to you about the man that I do know. The man that's taken my children golfing, the man that is kind to every single person he meets. Thank you. And I can tell you that when I was tired in New York while they tried to stop us, he was never tired for 1 minute. He was never upset for 1 minute. And the only thing that gets him angry is when people mess with his country. President Trump has led the most amazing life. He has built skyscrapers. He has changed the skyline of New York. He built the Trump Organization. He saved this country in 2016. And after tomorrow, he will resave and fix this country. Because there is nobody I know that loves America more than Donald Trump. That man has sacrificed everything, and they have tried to take him down in every way possible. Through lawfare, through raids, through telling him his fans and his people and his American patriots are garbage. See, even my mic didn't like that. They tried to say that he surrounds himself with stupid women who aren't strong. Nice try, Mark. But he has lifted me up. So today...
Okay, guys, that's really the main thing that I wanted you to hear. Wasn't that crazy how her mic went out right when she said that? Just, I guess it was just a random event, but, man. Anyway, that's it, guys. Donald Trump. Why should you vote for him? Because he loves this country. Why should you vote for him? Because he's given his life The last part of the he could be out on the golf course right now. He could be, on cruises. He could be chilling on his private island in the Caribbean. He could be in 100 million different places. He's got all the money he wants. He's got all the fame he wants. I've said it. I said it earlier in the video. Why is he there? Why is he doing this? Why? Because he loves this country. Let's give him another chance, guys. We need a president like Donald Trump in the Oval Office. Let's get him elected tomorrow. Come on, guys. Let's get out there and vote, vote, vote. All right, guys. That's it for today's video. Like, subscribe, comment down below, guys. Let me know everything that you're thinking, guys. Just a lot of energy. A lot of energy. Let's finish strong. All right. Peace.